Hi there, Kim from Expression Artwork. So I have this Dollar Tree wood block that I'm going to be using today in my project, and I'm using Vintage Duck Egg by Dixie Belle. It's one of my favorite colors, and I feel like I use it so often, but it's such a pretty neutral color, and now that spring is here, it's also a great spring and summer color. So I'm just applying one coat. Because it's a chalk paint, I only need one coat for a nice even coverage. And I'm just painting the surface, and then I'm also painting the sides and edges. Once I have that done, I'm giving it a really good dry. And I have this cute little arch. It's really thin, so it's not something you use to stand up with, so I'm going to be putting it on top of my surface. But I'm using Burnt Umber by Apple Barrel to paint it. Just making sure I get the surface and the sides. Now with something like this, I've done before like a Jenga block and made it come out like three-dimensional, but with this particular piece, I'm just gonna glue it right on that wood block. And here I'm just giving it a good sanding. I wanted to distress the edges a little bit, but I also wanted to smooth out that paint. And then I'm going to take the wood block and I'm going to do the same thing. I wanted it to match, so I wanted to sand down those edges and corners and also distress it and have some of the underlying wood show through. And then I just go over the surface just to keep it smooth and even, and also along the edges. So I'm using today Essential Stencil. These are transfers, and this is floral crosses. So beautiful. I wanted to show you the two designs that you get. This is one sheet, real up close so you could see it. So it's so pretty, vibrant colors, and I'm using this one at the bottom. So I'm just going to cut it out. And then you just peel away the backing and you apply it to the surface. You want to make sure your surface is completely dry so the transfer adheres really well. And in case you don't know, I'm an affiliate with Essential Stencil, and I have my code pinned on my page, on my business page. So feel free to use my code at checkout at any time and receive an extra 10% off. They just recently launched beautiful spring and Easter stencils and transfers. And a lot of times they sell out quick, so you might want to catch them as soon as you can. So I just burnished it on using my tool, my little scraper that's also from Essential Stencil. And then I'm just placing it on the wood block using Titebond Quick and Thick. This is such a great glue to use. I often use it with hot glue as well, but with this project I didn't need the hot glue. And then I'm taking that same burnt umber and I'm using my little Chippy tool. I believe I got a set of these from Amazon. And I'm just kind of going along the edges and giving it a little bit of that chippy look. You don't have to do this step. I just decided that I wanted to add some of that style, but you can do whatever you like and whatever you're looking for. And I just went a little bit on the surface. And there you go. I was really happy with the result. I hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial. And oh, that's right, before I finished, I took Waverly varnish, and what I really like about this varnish, it's matte and it really dries matte, so if you're not looking for a sheen or a gloss, and I just sealed my transfer in. Thank you so much for watching.